evening, everyone. This is Coach A checking in live from the Cup Coffee Republic. We are located at the second floor of Pioneer Street Market, also known as PSM. This is located inside HMR parking compound along Reliance Street from the city of Mandaluyong. If you are joining me for the first time, I'm a certified life coach. If you are watching this from a replay, good evening and thank you for joining us. Okay, if you are watching this from a YouTube, okay, I'd like to encourage you to hit the subscribe button so you get to be reminded and to be notified whenever we put up a new video. I go live every Tuesday and Thursday night. I go live on a Tuesday for Kapihan night, and tonight you're joining me on the Thursday. This is Coaching for the Soul, and for tonight I'm going to be talking about running empty. Okay, how are you going to cope up when you are already running empty in life? When life seems to be dragging, when everything that you are doing seems too far from what you wanted to become. So that's going to be my topic for tonight. If you are joining me live right now in Facebook, we would appreciate if you hit the like button and the share button as well, so you can be a blessing to many people. And if you can hear the audio very well, you can please just give us a shout out or give us an emoji that you can hear us very well. If not, please give us really a note and tell us that you cannot hear us. Okay, as a certified life coach, there are two things that I do. I coach people so the people are back to life of joy, freedom, happiness, and in control, because the only thing and the only person you can control is your own life. Okay, I coach people and empower people to be mentally fit so you can stay alive. And with that, my personal advocacy goes with people with mental challenges. Okay, I say mental challenges not because everyone who have mental challenges means mentally ill. Okay, I'm a proponent and an advocate of mental wellness or mental health, and I believe that regardless of your mental condition and challenges, you can still live functionally and you can still live beautifully. By the way, we'd like to thank Pay Maya, tama, Coach Candy. Okay, Coach Candy just had a talk and Coach Atin earlier with Pay Maya. Good evening if you're from Pay Maya. I'm sure you had a very beautiful afternoon kanina with our life coaches. If you want more, you can join us every Saturday right here at the Cup Coffee Republic for our free coaching for mental wellness. Every Saturday 5 p.m. Libre lang po yan. Now, if you are free on Monday, I want to take this moment to invite you personally to join me for Life Coaching 101. For the longest time, I'm not doing Life Coaching 101. It is being done by Coach Sean and Coach Teen and also Coach Ree. But on Monday, I'm going to be back for Life Coaching 101 integrated with mental well-being. So if you are one person who are interested, okay, to know and to find out how life coaching can assist, can help those people who are suffering. If you are an advocate, a supporter of life of mental health, Life Coaching 101 on Monday by yours truly would really be a great help with for you. So I invite you personally to join me on Monday. Also, another thing that I do right here in this coffee shop in our function hall, I represent the Life Coach Training Institute. I'm the global partner for Asian region, and I do life coach certification program. So by far, we're the only institute, okay, that do face-to-face life coaching certification with international certification and global accreditation. So in case, okay, you are a natural born coach, you are an accidental coach, meaning right now in your work, in your sphere of influence, you are coaching people and you want to start professionalizing it, you want to gain knowledge, skills, resources of being a certified life coach and really impact the lives of many people, I invite you to join us. We're having our batch 12, October 20 and 27, okay, and we have Mommy Bell here, we have Arman here on praying, okay, batch 13 is coming up next on November 3 and on November 10. So we still have 2 certifications scheduled before our master coach and founder from United States is coming over to Manila, and all our certified life coaches. By far right now we have 72. We'll have an exclusive moment with Coach Kendra Smiley, okay, and that's gonna be on the week of November 19 to 25. So we're really inviting all of you to join us, be certified before her visit to Manila, so you don't even have to go to the United States, and you will hear it exactly right straight from the founder of our institute, Master Coach Kendra. She will be in Manila by next month, so barely a month to go. All right. For those of you who are sharing videos and who are sharing my talks, I want to take this moment to say thank you. Personally, thank you so much. There have been a lot of people who have been changed, a lot of people who have been rescued, okay, from suicidal attempts. There are marriages that we were able to patch up. There are parent-child relationship that have been remedied or restored because of you really sharing this out. Hi, Oliver. Okay, I want to take this moment to say hello, okay, to Kumu community. We're doing it first time, okay, to all of you watching live right now from Kumu community. This is Coach A. This is the first time that we're meeting together. We hope that in the coming days, you will continue to watch and really be part of our community. We invite you to be part of our thriving community of life coaches and also with people who are bringing mental health and wellness to each and every one. So before I proceed with my topic, if you are a person who kind of feel that you need support with reference to your mental well-being. Okay, I'm not saying that you have mental wellness issues. I'm not saying that you are mentally ill. If just in case this moment in your life you feel that you need assistance, you need help, you need support relative to your mental well-being, I invite you to please come over to Decaf Coffee Republic and speak with our certified life coaches. This is a community of certified life coaches, and right now, coaches in the house, good evening. Thank you for joining me. Okay, this is live, and there are people in the house. And for those of you Kumu community, if you want to ask why we don't have, we don't pan the camera and you don't get to see our guests, there are for two reasons. Number one, for privacy. Number two, because we really invite you to come over and have fun and enjoy the moment with our guests on floor. So I normally start at 7:30, and then I go live at 8 o'clock after we had a couple of discussions, and then after I go offline, I still have a moment with my on-floor guests. So just in case in the future you have some time, please join and come over and see us. Coach ER is joining us live. Okay, so Coach ER, we miss you here. Also, I want to take this moment to greet Coach K, okay, all the way from Leyte. Coach K, thank you so much for joining us, and to all the Sabala family members, magandang gabi po sa inyong lahat. Okay, we will be in Region 8. Okay, we will be in Tacloban City, November 6, 7, and 8. Alright, November 6, we're doing Life Coaching 101. November 7 and 8, we're doing Life Coaching Certification for Region 8. So, ang aming slogan, ang aming battle cry is Region 8 on November 8. So, we hope to see you. Mami Bell is joining us. Coach Mel, Coach Candy is joining me. So, I hope you get to catch up with us when we visit Tacloban once again. Right now, okay. Moving on, running empty. How many people on the house feel the moment we're in, you feel that, okay, you feel that your physical energy is well, but your emotional energy is practically draining you up. Okay, let me repeat that. How many times you feel you are physically well, but your emotional energy is draining, and it's kind of affecting your physical health. Okay, I've seen a lot of people who are physically healthy, who are physically fit, goes to gym, eat healthy and well, but the moment their emotional energy, okay, hits rock bottom, okay, guess what happened? Plakda. Okay. Plakda. Okay. Lack of energy isn't always physical. Many years back, when we talk about health, when we talk about wellness, when we talk about fitness, we talk about physical, okay? And we thought to ourselves that when you talk about health or when you talk about energy, you're talking about physical, all right? But recently, okay, I guess, and I think you will all agree with me, that when you talk about health, there is really a big component of your mental health, of your mental state. And when you talk about energy, okay, when you say, I'm losing energy, I'm draining, do you really talk about physical or do you really talk about emotional? Emotional, okay. Just like physical energy pushes through our physical barriers, okay, would you agree with me that emotional energy would also help us push through emotional barriers? The moment that you are lacking, the moment that you are draining with emotional power, you're starting to withdraw and you're starting to lack the ability to push your emotional concerns and emotional challenge, right? Okay, think about it. When you're happy, when you're full of joy, when you're in glee, when you're ecstatic, when everything is well, when mental challenges or emotional challenges comes your way, you can easily push it on the side and say, I'm happy. Okay, when you're in love, okay, when you just entered a relationship, when you just get married, when you just get promoted, when you receive an increase, okay, when something happens beautifully in your life and issues comes to your life, you can easily shrug it off because your mental power, your mental energy is so high, all right, that you can push back or you can push on the side your emotional issues. Would you agree with me? Yes. Okay, now, let's go through before I discuss with you practical ways, okay, to get your energy pump up or boost up. Okay. Ellen, you're joining us online. Good evening. Thank you. All right. I want to share with you signs and wonders on how you will understand and you will feel that you are running empty. Okay. Are you ready? Okay. I'm going to give you 3 signs that you are running empty, okay, and your emotional power or your energy is, emotional energy is like, okay. Alam niyo itsura ng ano, tik, 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 gumaganon, okay? So, signs. Okay, signs. Okay. Narinig niyo yun? Di ba ganun yung tunog nun? Kayo talaga. Hindi ako yun. Siko. Hindi ako yun. Parang signal. Oh, di ba? Sorry. Signs and wonders. Okay, sign number 1. Okay, sign number 1. If you are running empty, sign number 1, okay, is this. You physically run down in or emotionally worn out. That is a sign. Physically run down. You feel that kahit matulog ka, you spend long hours. Well, first and foremost, I don't know if you can sleep. Some people cannot sleep anymore. But, you know, there are people who get to sleep, okay, who get to rest physically, okay. But if you are running empty already, you start feeling that physically you are being run down. You know the feeling of being run down? It's just like, it feels like, some people would say, it feels like may nakadagan sa'yo. As if somebody is pushing you down to bed, somebody is pushing you to the wall, somebody is pushing you, running over on you. You know, that's feeling. Okay? Or, emotionally, you feel you're worn out. Okay, and no amount of chips. Ayan. Coach Clark, hello, day cuppers. Okay, why you're not here, Coach Clark? Okay, and emotionally worn out. Okay, some people will take a chips, right? Some people will take an ice cream. Some people would have their caffeine boost. Okay, but one of the signs that you are really running empty is none of this food, none of your comfort food will do wonders. All right, so that's already the first sign, okay, that you're already running empty. Remember, I'm not talking about here people who are already down or people na hindi na gumagalaw. Okay, I'm talking about people, okay, who continue to run on empty battery. Because that's what happened. We continue to drag our feet, we continue to drag ourselves, we continue to perform, and we continue to show people, hey, I'm okay, even if we're not okay. Agree, disagree? Okay, I need some thumbs up and I need some agreements in there if you can connect with me. This is what I'm talking about, okay? Running empty. So I'm not talking to people who are already emptied and down in bed, emptied and not moving. I'm talking about you people that you are still running, okay? Have you seen a tire, a car tire? Okay, have you seen what happens when it is a running flat? It's more dangerous, correct? Come on now. All right. When you get the flat tire and you stop and change the tire, the flat tire to, you know, a functional tire, you start moving again, correct? Okay. Same token. What happens if you run on a flat tire? More damage. Correct? More damage. You could encounter accident, okay? And that tire, okay, at times, okay, hindi mo na siya magagamit. You totally worn out the tire. So that's what I'm talking about. People who are running empty. Okay, so if you're running empty, okay, so just give me some thumbs up in there or just give me some emoji. Okay, now, if you know people who are running empty right now in their season of their lives, I would really do a favor and you will be able to bless them if you share this video or this link. By the way, later on before dawn or before Sunrise. Okay, we will upload the video link for YouTube. Okay, so you can watch this on HD. Okay, so first sign is if you are physically run down or emotionally worn out. Now, sign number two is, okay, have you ever heard of the term stranger in your own skin? Okay, nosebleed. Hello, Kumo community. Thank you for joining me tonight. Okay, stranger in your own skin means, all right. Okay, can you touch your skin? Can you try? Okay. Cutis porcelana. Okay, sabi ko po sa inyo may tao talaga dito. Okay, skin care. Okay. Can you touch your skin? Do you know it's your skin? Okay. Okay, because we're family here. Okay, can you just try this? Touch the skin of the person next to you. The arm lang ha, kung saan kayo mag-touch. Sige, come on now. Try lang. Okay. Here's the thing. When you touch your skin, and when you touch the other person's skin, would you agree with me that you know exactly whose skin are you touching? Agree with me? Alright. Sign number two that you are running empty is your skin, alright, is already stranger to you. What does it mean? You don't understand. You don't know your emotions, your attitude, your character. That's what it means, stranger in your own skin. Alright? It feels like you are another person surviving, living, and that person you don't know. Come on now. That's what it means, stranger in your skin. Okay? Yeah, you don't know already that's the person. Yeah. Some people say, I don't know myself. Have you heard that word? I don't know myself. I am not like this before. This is not me. Come on now, can you hear me? Yes. Can you agree? Yes. That's what it means, stranger in your own skin. Okay, let me repeat. Okay, you've got the skin, right? You can touch the skin, right? Okay, however, there is a person inside the skin, beneath that skin that you don't know. Yeah. Have you ever feel at times when you reacted in a way in one situation and all of a sudden you wonder, how in the world I reacted that way? Yes. Then you don't know that person. Have you ever experienced at times when you say, who is that person reacting? And that's you. Okay? Or after a situation happened, you go back, you revisit it, and you kind of think, what in the world I have done? What in the world I have uttered? That's being stranger in your own skin. Hala, ganun pala yun. Yes, Coach Clark, ganun talaga yun. Yeah, okay? When you start seeing another person in operation inside of your own body, under your skin, alright, then that's a sign that you're running empty already. Sign number three, okay, we're gonna talk about 3 signs already. Sign number 3 is, eto na. When you are hitting limits in different areas of your life, and the bad thing here, you are hitting your limits and you are clueless about it. Ulitin ko lang. You are hitting your limits, you are hitting the wall, you are hitting the boundary, you are hitting the dead end, and you are clueless about it. As ipagdating mo doon, ay, dead end na pala, oo, dead end na kahapon pa. Or at times, you don't know that that's really the maximum you can take. And then you just blew out of proportions and you say, I didn't knew it, I didn't saw it coming, right? Didn't see it coming, remember? Narinig nyo na ba yung sinabi nyo sa sarili niya, didn't see it coming? Dumating. Anong nangyari? So that's a sign that you are running on empty. You don't even have that emotional energy to really figure it out that it's already coming because you are, by the time, clueless about it. Okay? Now, wonders. What are the wonders of running empty? Diba signs of wonders? Ito. What are the things that you wonder when you are already running empty? Number 1. Okay, if this sounds true to you, I can't figure it out where things went wrong, when I am simply playing by all the rules. I don't know what happened. I don't know why this happens when I am following all instructions. When I am doing everything you said. When I am just obeying. Coach Rog is being hit on ground. Yes. Okay. Sorry. Yeah. You feel like you just kind of wonder where I am. What brought me here when I just followed the rules? I'm playing the game with all the rules. I am very obedient. I am very submissive and and everything. Why am I here? Isn't it that's kind of, you're wondering what brought you to that situation. That means you're running empty. Can you connect? Yes. And you are being quiet. Okay, smile. Okay. Okay. Wonder number two. You endanger the sustainability of your own energy production. Oh, ang bigat. Gaanan ko ng konti, wala eh. Kaya nga wonder, di ba? Science and wonder, you wonder, kayo naman. Okay, you endanger the sustainability of your own energy production. Okay, look up here. Okay. Emotionally, I asked you earlier, what makes your heart lift and what makes your heart sing. What makes your heart lift, okay, are the things that, what? Allows you to produce, right? To produce emotional energy, right? Okay. When you are running empty, you endanger that. Meaning, you are no longer aware, okay, that you are giving yourself all the heart sinkers and no longer the lifters. Okay? So you endanger yourself, you expose yourself to heart sinkers and wala ka dun. Okay, how many people in the house, okay, or people you know, who will expose themselves to countless of toxic people and situations and wonder what brought them to a state of depression. You are the average of 5 people you deal with. You are the average of 5 people you are always in constant connections, correct? All right. So think about it. In every day of your life, you connect with 5 or more toxic people. What would happen to you? What would happen to you? Hello? Toxic. Isn't it that's what we call endangering yourself? The problem here is you expose yourself to toxic people, you expose yourself to emotional vampires, you expose yourself to emotionally abusive situation, and you don't even make an effort to meet people who will give you the emotional lift. So that's how it says you endanger your sustainability of your own energy production. Tama ba? Think about it. Medyo humihirap ba? Okay. Sa wonders number 3. Diba that's something that you have to wonder. How did you come to that point? That you really no longer concerned, or you are just allowing yourself to be in that situations, right? Okay. We're hitting home ground here. You are very quiet. So all of you watching, okay, stay tuned, okay? And we will be moving to how we can move from being running empty to really refueling this, okay? And this is the toughest. On number 3, you kind of wonder if you are running empty, you yourself sabotage your own success. You sabotage your own success. Okay. Let me run this through. Okay. How many times you do things not just hinders your success, but really sabotage your own success? The things that you do, the things that you say, the people you associate, the decisions you make. Your procrastination. Wow. Don't you think that's sabotaging your own success? And why are you doing it? Why are you doing it? Come on now. Okay. Okay? Let's run it through. Signs and wonders. Okay. Number 1. Okay. Let me run through again. If you are running empty, okay, it means that, okay, life seems to be dragging, okay, life seems to be out of productivity, okay, you feel like you're just going through the motion every day, each day of your life. Signs and wonders, number 1 sign is, you physically run down or you are emotionally worn out. At times you are both. You are both. So you are physically run down and you are emotionally worn out. You're a stranger in your own skin, and you're hitting limits, and you're clueless about it. And because of that signs, you also wonder why you cannot figure it out, right? You can't figure it out where things went wrong when you are playing all the games of the rules, all the rules of the games, okay? Wonders number 2, you endanger the sustainability of your own energy productions. And wonders number 3, you sabotage your very own success, okay? What makes your heart lift or sink is my opening question to my on-floor guests. So if you are watching online, let me throw the same questions to you. What makes your heart lift or what makes your heart sink? Definitely, there are things that makes our heart sink, and we cannot eradicate it all throughout, right? Those people, those circumstances, maybe your family member that makes your heart sink. You cannot simply get them out of the route. You cannot simply get them out of your life. Agree, disagree? Okay. But here's the thing. When you are aware that they deplete your energy, okay, then you will be more careful, you will be more cautious, and you will be more protective of your own self. If you are accepting that these people are your heart sinkers. There are different energies around us. My question now is, have you ever thought what kind of energies do you allow to surround you every day of your life? Are you surrounded with high energy lifters, or you are surrounded with sinkers and downers? Let me challenge you. Can you look at your calendar, your diary, your journal, for the day or the week? How many activities are written there? Okay. How many activities and meetups with people that rise up your energy and makes your heart lift? In a day, in a week, how many people you meet, associate, interact with that makes your heart sink? Now you wonder, madami. Okay. Casel is watching. Hello. Thank you for joining us. Coach K, you're there. Okay. Ouch, sabotaging success. Hello to sa Bala family. Alright. So, what to do? What to do? Let's assess your energy account. Would you like to do that? Yes. Energy account. Okay. The only day. Okay, huh? Isn't it? Okay. We're running empty, right? So, for us to refuel it, to refill it, okay, here's the thing. Even if we refill this over and over, if you don't know how to assess your energy account, tendency would be whatever you put in will just go out. Let me repeat that. If we don't assess your energy account, okay, anything that we put into your life, okay, and if you don't know where all the bleeding and where all the holes are, okay, anything we put in will just go out. Yes? Can you just give me a thumbs up? Can you just give the person next to you a high five? Come on now. Give the person next to you a high five. Tell the person we're ready for this. Yes. Let's do this. Let's do this. All right. Let's proceed. Ready? Okay. Ouch. Okay. So, let me just run through. We're talking about, okay, this is one topic that I know it's kind of difficult to chew and to swallow. And I'm taking this moment, okay, to really run it a little bit slower. And I'm really putting a lot of emphasis on a couple of things, but just in case you're watching this on a replay and there are things that you need to clarify with me, even if you're watching tonight and you want to clarify things with me, you can message me, Coach A, Adet Purdo as well, and promise I'm gonna reply to you. Okay, this is really, really one of the difficult and hard to swallow topics, so I understand where you're coming in. All right, so we are talking about people who are running empty. We're talking about people who's going through life in the motions of life every day, even if their energy is really out. Okay, I'm talking about that. So earlier, I kind of put it like a vis-a-vis or a comparisons with a flat tire, a running flat tire. So it's even more dangerous when you continue to run on an empty battery. Okay, you are even more dangerous than the people who are already emptied and resting, emptied and taking a break, emptied and recuperating, emptied and getting medical help, emptied and getting support. If you are running, if you are empty and you continue to run in life, you are really endangering yourself. Okay, that's where I'm coming from. So I talk about the signs and wonders just for you to know that you are already running empty. And now, I'm not going to talk about what to put in, because definitely you yourself know what will make your heart lift, okay, and what will make your energy production, emotional energy productions really refueled. You know that, okay. Coach Dean said, running empty feels like yourself within yourself. Absolutely, okay. However, you start feeling the stranger in your own skin syndrome, okay. Now, I'm gonna take it from, okay, Coach K said, my heart slips when I make a loved one happy, and it sinks when I hurt her. I know that feeling, Coach K. Okay, so alam mo na ngayon, magpaseta. Okay, Coach ER, I'm happy that I found a community of lifters at DCAP. It motivates me to challenge myself more as they do well. Grabe, so sweet. Okay, sana nandito ka, Coach ER. Okay, na-melt ako doon. Okay. What I'm gonna do is to help you assess your energy account. When you're able to assess your energy account, all right, you will be able to sustain, okay, the production of your emotional energy and power. Are you ready?
Yes.
Wala nang sumagot. Are you ready?
Yes.
Number one, let's assess. Okay, let us assess. Okay, let us assess your energy account based on prescription for emotional nutrients. Yeah, prescription for emotional nutrients. Because emotional energy is such an individual thing. Okay, would you agree with me? Your emotional energy is individualized. What lifts you up, Mami Bell, is not what lifts me up. What lifts me up, that's not what lifts up Coach Rod. So iba-iba po tayo. It is important that we build, okay, and exercise self-awareness, that we can identify our own personal energy diets and nutrients requirements. Okay, type lang tayo dyan. It has nothing to do with knowing what works for you, okay? Or it has nothing to do simply for knowing what goods for you. Hindi lang po yun, okay? It has something to do with knowing what works for you, what's goods for you, and running after that. Getting that, okay? It's like reading a prescription and doing nothing. Then it's not gonna help you. Ellen said, I miss the house and heartwarming coaches and coaches. We miss you too, Ellen. All right. Once we've identified, okay, once, like, who are introvert people in the house? Come on now. Who are self-proclaimed introvert person in the house? Okay. If you are an introvert, and you perform at your best alone, okay, and without other people, but you are in a kind of work that you are exposed with a lot of people, what happens to you? You would crash, right? So your emotional nutrients, okay, is draining every time you are exposed to the crowd. Okay? But if you know that what you need is seclusion, what you need is isolation, then you will fill the gap. You will take the vitamins. You will take additional nutrients to fill that up. If you are a person who is an extrovert, who loves people, who loves engagement, and all of a sudden you were assigned to a project when you are just reporting to a cubicle and yourself, you know that your emotional, your power, your emotional nutrients will continue to be drained, correct? All right, and if you know that, and you know that your prescription, all right, is people, your prescription is socialization, then you will run after that and get that nutrients for you. Are you getting the point?
Yes.
Remember that every key ingredients in your life that you are missing will eventually weaken your emotional energy. Okay, it's like our physical body. We've got different requirements for calcium, right? Omega-3, ano ba yan? Okay, vitamin E, vitamin D, all the vitamins. And if you start lacking in one of that, if you start feeling inadequate, your body starts receiving adequate supply of that, what happens to your body? Your body weakens, right? Same with your emotional state. So what is your prescription for your emotional nutrients? Do you know that? Have you ever thought about it? Okay? Have you ever really identified the emotional nutrients that you need? Now, I want to challenge all of you after this talk to do this. All right? Write down all your emotional nutrients requirement. What do you think? Okay, I have one guest that said, I need affirmation. That's what she said earlier. Some people said, I need a tap on the shoulder. I need people to say, I'm loved, I'm accepted. Whatever it is, put that. Put all your nutritional requirements, emotional nutritional requirements. Put it down. Write it down. Okay. In self-diagnose. Self-diagnose, okay? Don't ask the person next to you. Do it by yourself, okay? Based on your nutritional requirements, how much are you receiving? Be honest with yourself. You are dealing with yourself and yourself alone. If you're not receiving it, put an X. If you're getting it, put an check. If you feel you're lacking, meaning you're receiving it but you lack it, said deficient, right? And third thing that you do, you understand now from what you need, what you have, you see the gap. And I challenge you, what would you do with the gap? What would you do with the gap? It is important that you keep a balance of all the nutrients that you need. Or should I say, you keep a harmonious inventory, okay? A beautiful inventory of all the nutrients that you need. But the thing is, you cannot keep an inventory, okay? You cannot keep an inventory, you cannot keep an inventory. Let me repeat that 3 times so you know that you cannot have an inventory of the things that you don't know. Or you refuse to know. Like for example, if you are the person who loves to be hugged, okay, to be affirmed, and you just want to deny it. No, I'm okay, I'm good. How many times you would always say that? Okay, do you need this? And you say, no, I don't need it. But you really need it. So what would happen to yourself? You become bitter. Yes? And we are quiet. Okay. Minsan kasi modesty, ganon. Di ba tamang humility lang? Okay, pero ang ending nun, kayabangan po yun. Okay, a wrong posture of humility is actually arrogance and pride. Minsan po tinatago po natin yung kayabangan natin sa pagsasabing, hindi nakakahiya kasi. But you need it. You need help. Why can't you say you need help? Breathe in, breathe out. Number 2. Okay, on my number 2, don't worry, this is only 3 items, so I'm saying goodbye in a few minutes. Number 2, okay, here's the thing. This is really something that you need to have. Plan, okay, plan for meaningful work. Work. What is work? Let me define work. What is work? What you do for a living. For a living. Work is what you do, okay? I'm not talking about employment. So you can be employed, you can be in a business, you can be an entrepreneur. I'm not talking about the form of employment or the form of getting money or earning. But I'm talking about having a work, okay, means having something that will fuel, okay, your financial needs, okay? You've got to plan for a meaningful work. Why? Why? How many times we met people, okay? So hindi po kayo yon. We met people who stretch themselves too thinly at work and at the end of the day simply collapse. Collapse in the reality that they have lost their family, that they have lost the joy, that they have lost meaning in lives. Correct? Now, I'm not saying that if you're not happy with your work today, I'm not saying that you quit. That's not what I'm prescribing, all right? But what I'm going to challenge you to do is this, okay? Would you care to make an assessment now and start making adjustments in what you do so you can prepare for a long-term, okay, plan, okay, for you to have the meaningful life that you need? Okay. Let me repeat that. Would you start making some little adjustments right now? Okay? So you can really, stretch, okay? A little more, okay? Because here's the thing. Even if you cannot make immediate adjustment of work, even if you cannot make immediate change in what you do, but if you start making a little, small steps towards having a meaningful work at the long term, it will definitely make a difference and start, okay, boosting your energy level, emotional energy level. Okay, and on my third and my finale, okay, are you ready?
Yes.
Make edits on your key relationships. Edits, E-D-E-I-T. Edits. Para mga film clips edit. I-edit ninyo yung mga relationships ninyo. Yes. Make. Delete daw. I didn't say delete. Okay. So make edits on key relationship. Okay. Notice, it's not delete. I said make edits. Okay. What do you mean edits? Okay. It means, okay, editing out negative, critical, discouraging, time-wasting people from your life. Let me repeat that again. Editing key relationship means editing out negative, critical, discouraging, and time-wasting people from your life. People who take more than they give. Yan. Ulitin ko po. These are the people who take more than they give. Surround yourself with people who are willing to give more than what they take. Well, this may sound cold. This may sound a little bit, Coach, bakit ganon ang pananaw? But here's the thing. Remember the perspective and the context. We're dealing with a person running empty. Wala ka na ngang maibigay. That's the problem with us. We are so proud and arrogant and we don't want to accept that I am already out and dry and nothing. And you still want to pretend that you are well. You are already running empty. So if you want to continue in life, okay, and not to end your life in suicide, and not to end your life in bed, depressed with all the anxiety and all the mental illness, hey, work out on your relationship. Make edits. If you are surrounded with negative people, critical people, time-wasting people, people who just care about themselves, this is not the time to deal with them. Please take care of yourself first. You cannot give what you do not have. If all you have are people in the world who just care about themselves, what would happen to you? Do I say yes in the house?
Yes.
Quite the opposite. Maybe this is the time that you start identifying the people whom you wish to add to your life. There are people who create positive influences. There are people who are naturally loving, who are people who are really true and genuine. These are maybe the people you know from a distance. Why don't you take a moment, take a time to be closer to these people? Why would you try to stick to your group and tribe when your tribe just tolerate you? Or maybe you just tolerate the tribe. Taking off from Pastor Joshua's statement, be where you are celebrated and not just tolerated. Would agree, disagree?
Agree.
There are many people in our lives who simply don't deserve our time. Bitter truth? Yes. There are people in our lives who simply don't deserve us. There are people in our lives who simply doesn't deserve even to have our presence. This may sound a little bit rude to you if you're watching me right now, but remember the context, the person is already running empty. Coach K said, the state of our relationship is no brainer indicator of emptiness or fullness of our lives. Correct. Agree. Coach ER said, bad company corrupts good character, good company brings out the best in you. Sabi ko na nga, Coach ER, dapat nandito ka. Alright? If you notice, the 3 items from prescriptions of emotional nutrients, sandwich is your meaningful work. The third is key edits on your key relationship. Bakit po naka-sandwich your plan for meaningful work? If you don't know your emotional, nutritional requirements, you cannot plan for whatever is wonderful and whatever is meaningful. But if you plan for whatever meaningful and wonderful, it will not happen if you don't make edits on your key relationships. These 3 are all intertwined together. You miss one, you're not gonna make it. No matter how you plan for your career, no matter how you plan for your life, no matter how you want to make your life meaningful, if you put into your life all the toxic people in the world, how in the world do you think you can progress? Many of us eventually question, am I good enough? Am I worthy? And you question yourself, you know what? You are just in the wrong space. You might be in the season. The time is right for you to succeed, but you are on the wrong space. So get out of the space. Find your space. Right?
Yes.
If you are on the wrong space, with the wrong people, regardless of your plans, for a long-term, meaningful life, that will simply be corrupted because the people around you do not value what you value. But you cannot plan for a meaningful life, for a meaningful career, if you don't know what are your emotional nutrients. So the 3 just goes together, and if you miss one, okay, definitely your emotional bank account, your energy account will continue to deplete. And if you are already running empty at this point in time and you don't stop for your energy to be assessed, for your energy to be boosted, for your energy to be refueled and to be refilled, you will run on a flat tire and you will definitely and absolutely stop beyond repair. Running on a flat tire, you've seen that over and over again, is simply like running yourself on an empty battery. No matter how you want to stretch it, that battery will stop, and it's gonna be beyond repair. So before it happens, remember, your life is beautiful, you can live beautiful, and you can stay alive, but if only you take care of yourself. So above all else, you cannot give what you do not have. So take care of yourself, know what you need, start with self-awareness, and be kind to yourself before you start being kind to others. Good night, everyone. This is Coach A. Thank you for joining me, Kumo family. Magandang gabi sa inyo lahat. Thank you for joining. Good night.